I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Philippians chapter 4 verses 13. Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Today we are going to make the most special and loaded okra stew or soup for this holiday season, and we are pairing it perfectly with some super soft bangkung. Please stay tuned and let's make this together. So these are the ingredients you'll be needing for this special loaded okra stew. We have our fresh okra, some garden eggs, and I have here my proteins. I'm going to be using some goat meat and some cow skin or wele or momone, and I'll be incorporating some seafood as well. Here I have some mackerel, lobsters, and some shrimps. More vegetables here. Here I'll be needing just 2 fresh tomatoes, some scotch bonnet peppers, some onions and garlic, ginger, and of course my momone. I have each and every ingredient listed below, of course not forgetting our palm oil. Begin with, I like to steam all my proteins. I begin with the goat meat and the cow skin, so I'm going to be seasoning it with my homemade seasoning, which I've also shared the recipes here. I'm going to link it below and here as well, just in case you missed it. Okay, I also went ahead to chop some onions and just crush more of garlic. I love my garlic, y'all. So I add enough water to make sure that this meat is cooked until very soft. All right. So once we're done, we cover it halfway and allow it to cook beautifully. And on the other side, I'm going to also steam my seafood. I begin with the mackerel because it takes longer. The lobsters and the shrimps are pre-cooked, so we do not have to use so much heat on that. I'll add some seasoning, pretty much the same season I use for the meat. I'll add just a little bit of water, cover it and allow it to boil for the next 15 minutes. This is right about 12 to 15 minutes later. It is cooking very well. The fish here has cooked perfectly, so I'm going to lower the heat. Now then add my pre-cooked lobsters and shrimps. Mind you, this is on a very low heat. Okay, so I'll then go ahead and chop all my choppables. Let's just begin with the onions and then we go to the tomatoes. I always like to take out the seeds from the tomatoes and I'll blend it together with the peppers, garlic and ginger, and a little bit of onions in there as well. I'll then proceed with the garden eggs and the okra. Please chop them into any forms and shapes that you prefer. All right. I've been doing this month. A special shout out goes to one of my favorite person here, which is Ifua's Kitchen. She has been such an amazing support over the years. Thank you so much, sis, for your incredible support. I truly appreciate you. So right now it looks like we're done with all our choppables. Let's go and check up on our meat. It's doing amazing, smells so good. Tempting. So we're going to give it like 5 minutes more, and once we're done, we'll just take it and put it aside, and then we will begin with our stew process. Our seafood is also cooked to perfection as well. In my pot for the stew, I'm going to add my palm oil. Yes, you can also decide to use cooking oil, not palm oil, if you want. It is fine. I also have the oilless version, which I'm going to link here. Okay, there's so many ways you can make your okra stew. All right, so I'm going to add in some chopped onions and my momone. Momone is simply some cured stinky fish, which is a must have in your okra stew. I've shared the recipe here and I'm going to link it here and below as well. I'm also going to add my blended peppers and garlic, ginger, and I'll also add my chopped tomatoes here as well. Mix everything together and allow it to cook for the next 5 minutes while I go ahead and add my pre-boiled meat, not forgetting the stock. Adding the stock here really plays a very important role, so do not omit it. All right, so I'm going to even go ahead and add stock from steaming the seafood, which is also great. I'm not going to add everything, just a little bit. Cover it and allow it to cook for the next 15 minutes or so. All right, halfway through the cooking, I love to also go ahead and check it up, stir it, and make sure that the bottom is not burning. So while waiting for it to get ready, I'll then go ahead and prep for my okra and garden eggs. I'll begin by boiling about 1 cup of water, add about a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, and then go in with my chopped okra and my chopped garden eggs. If you decide to use any green leaves, you can definitely add it here. The additional vegetables is always up to you. You can definitely add some molokaya leaves or some spinach. Very, very good in here. So stir everything to combine. Allow this to cook for just about 4 to 5 minutes, not too much. We don't want it to be overly cooked, and it's being cooked under low to medium heat. All right. This of our stew is ready now, so it's best time for us to incorporate our seafood right away. Please be gentle with it. You do not want it to start tearing up, all right? So now it's perfect. We are now checking up on our okra and our garden eggs boiled. They are doing amazing. So it's perfect time for us to just incorporate it to the base of the stew, and we will have our delicious okra stew done. So it's all set now. We're going to add everything together and woo, our okra stew. Some people also will call this soup, whichever way it is done from. It is so good. Oh, so good. My throat is doing me somehow. Now it's all done very, very slimy, as you can see, and do not worry about the fish breaking because the okra is going to help you. All right. Oh, so good. All its beauty and glory is just up and shining. So delicious. Everything has been put in together, and all that you have to do is add some few onions and some scotch bonnet pepper for that beautiful garnish. Allow it to simmer for about 2 minutes and your okra stew or soup is ready. I have my banku, which is super soft the way I want it to be. We are preparing that. This will take us about 40 minutes. If you want it extra soft like this, it would take you about a half an hour. It is so easy to prepare. I have already shared a recipe of that. I'll link it here as well. All right, so there you have it, family. It is time to just go ahead, serve and enjoy. And because it's a holiday season, make sure that you serve it in a bigger bowl so that all the family will enjoy together. I do love enjoying these meals with my family together. It brings out that special bond, and it's just so beautiful, so calming, and just so peaceful to have your okra stew with some banku. Afterwards, watch some movies, go for a walk, and you are good. The holidays is sorted, right? so amazing. So there you have it, family. Thank you so very much for watching. I truly appreciate your time. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Please share to a few friends and family as well. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. So please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and just know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. See you in my next one. Bye. Happy holidays.